So apparently the Japanese government now sees online streaming and by extension us anime vloggers and reviewers as a threat. Surprise, surprise. I just recently came across this little bit of news that I think should be relevant to all of us who stream videos online. Simply put, the Japanese government has decided to start stepping up its piracy countermeasures even more. According to Anime News Network and Rocket News, starting next week, the Japanese Ministry of Economy, Trade, and Industry will hire specialists whose job will be to find unlicensed copyrighted videos on streaming and downloading sites, evaluate the possible damages to the rights holder, and then shut them down. The specialists will be looking for both anime and live-action videos from Japan. Now, I don't have a problem with Japan trying to cut down on bootlegging and unauthorized downloading, as it does hurt the industry in the long run. Again, I have seen entire episodes of shows like Aikatsu and One Punch Man posted up on YouTube by freebooters and left entirely alone. So this really is a huge problem. Yet it seems as if anime commentators like Chibi Reviews, Anime America, Team 4-Star, and myself seem to have to battle content ID claims and copyright complaints on a constant, almost daily basis. I seriously wonder how those freebooters manage to do it. But you and I, who use anime clips for news, reviews, and commentary in their videos, especially on YouTube, know it is probably not going to stop there. This is only going to affect those of us who use copyrighted material responsibly even more, rather than the actual freebooters and pirates themselves, the very people the anime industry is trying to fight in the first place. This has been proven in the past. Then something like this just gives the very people who have proven that they like to abuse the DMCA and other copyright legislation even more power. And that's not good. So this brings up a plethora of serious questions I have to bring up in regards to this matter. First, how is this going to affect us YouTubers who use anime clips in their videos, especially those of us who go out of our way to purchase the anime we are using in order to show support for their product? Is this just going to pertain to unauthorized anime streaming and downloading in Japan, or is this going to have worldwide repercussions? Hollywood has tried stuff like this for years in combating internet piracy, including trying to pass legally and constitutionally questionable legislation like SOPA and PIPA. Yet, even with their seemingly infinite money and resources, they still have a huge problem with it, particularly in Chinese territories. So what makes you think you can do any better? Whose rights are you willing to trample in order to stop it? How is this going to affect fan-made works? But then, my biggest concern is how are the people responsible for doing this going to know the difference between freebooting and piracy to using clips of a show for the purpose of anime journalism, which under the United States Fair Use Clause is perfectly legal? This is especially the case since I am dealing with a DMCA complaint by Pony Canyon USA over my Spice and Wolf review on Vimeo. Now, it's nice that Vimeo doesn't treat its users like criminals and labels them guilty until proven innocent over copyright like YouTube does, but I swear these are getting more and more frequent. Personally, I think it is a good idea that Japan is trying to step up its efforts in battling unauthorized streaming and downloading. The big question is, how much is too much? How this will affect the rest of us outside of Japan remains to be seen, but as it has been proven in the past, Trying to double down on anti-piracy measures often hurts the fans and news outlets like us who use anime clips in their videos to reinforce their opinions rather than the freebooters and pirates the industry is trying to fight. And with that, this is the American Anime Otaku signing out.